What's up, y'all, man? I'm gonna give y'all some of this college NCAA from man. I had like literally 5, 10 online videos for y'all. I was like literally ele- like 10-1, 10-2, 11-2. All of them got deleted. I deleted that shit on accident, but it's good though. It's gonna start from here. I'm 2-1. I had one the last little whatever. I don't know, like some season. Got to win like about fucking things. Go to the next season or whatever. Make this into a little series. Bro. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, bro. Spread the word. Trying to run it up. Mess with this. Y'all hurry it up a bit, bro.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where
lying.
titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them.
I ain't
Saban Field at
copyright.
Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports
Copyright this, bro. They copyright everything.
As always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Ohio.
Alabama about to kick off to get things started.
Y'all, we can play a little.
From inside the 15, and he loses the football. Just seconds into this game, we already have a turnover and haven't even snapped one from scrimmage. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know, if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back. You're taking your own end. Simply can't happen.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give on the inside. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Dumps it off in the flats. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup.
And he takes it to
Let's go.
Touchdown time! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop.
Okay.
Catches, plenty to give them a first down. The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a good blend between such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see go to the draft, but also great play calling, great play design. They've always got it working, and you know this offense is always capable of hanging 40 points and making it look easy.
Now on second down, looking to throw, it's Howard. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things, it makes me come up and use.
And that pass intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
Defense is about negative plays, creating negative plays, and creating turnovers. What a great job, not only creating the interception, but doing something after. You see the blocks after the interception, return it almost back to the house, and now you set your offense up with great field position.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And that's a really good job on the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but he didn't give up that big explosive play. Now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
The Tide will get the first down. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
I don't know what type of personnel they got in. Let me see. Gotta get right, bro, because they ain't no niggas in the game. I don't know. But I don't know. Jermaine. I don't know. Ain't gonna lie. The little keep Jermaine and that thing.
Alabama 7, Ohio State 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes.
Get off me. Get off me.
Him still on the move. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They want to fight this one in a phone Three tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Wedges, pushes.
I ain't want to do the little weak shit. I ain't lying. I ain't want to do it, bro. But I had to get the team.
At least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning.
Go.
To the air, it's Howard. Buying some time. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Oh!
Catch inside the 25. And they'll do more than
why he stopped going for the ball, bro? Like, what the fuck?
Down the field before he's finally stopped. Wants to throw on first down. On the run, still looking. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. The throw. Makes the grab. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be second down. And
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Trying to get up.
Scoring. On second down, they'll take to the air. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Yeah.
They'll line up to go for 2. He's looking to pass. He makes his way in for the 2, and now they trail by only 6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. They're lining up to boot it away. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's going to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
You need some plays or some shit.
After that last completion, it's second down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Ain't no way, bro.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw. It's Milroe. Throwing right. And the ball is intercepted. Taking it the other way. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Alabama 14, Ohio.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Set to take this one away.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And the returner will be brought down.
Will take over. First and 10.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Brings up second down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give is to Miller. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He breaks a tackle. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Alabama pushing the tempo. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. This defense fully aware that he can run and stop him after a short gain.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. But the problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got
Bombs away.
touchdown, Alabama!
That's because let's
And
go.
man, is that perfect time. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as
Oh.
they're unable to extend the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a little sad 2-point.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Dropping back, it's Howard. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And perhaps a
That shit is happening.
touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. One of the
I ain't gonna
great
lie.
programs in the history of the sport sort of built
This
on
shit's
the
getting
running
wicked.
game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State in the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you can pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Tate. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Brought down on the play at the 19-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
And the Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack.
Quarter of play with the score Alabama 20, Ohio State 8.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down.
What the hell? Come on, defense, bro. Y'all better step the fuck up.
Nice job by the defense there. Mixing
Defense
up
gotta wake
there.
the fuck up, bro.
In field goal range, they
Ain't no
go so
motherfucking way.
covered, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Never.
How about that defense?
Took that route clean from that boy.
Stopping him short on 4th down.
Took that clean from him. Let's go.
Got to go up now for the defense, right? You just failed on 4th
Let go.
down, you're trailing just
Took it
under
right
3
from him.
minutes to go. What can the defense do? Can you create a turnover? Can you at least get a quick 3 and out to give yourselves a chance to win?
Quarterback checking off. They'll throw it on 1st down. Going for it all.
Why the fuck he falling?
Right side.
Why you falling, man? Don't fall, bro. Like, don't do that.
Picking up the first down.
Putting this man in the game.
With a fresh set
But that's
of
on me though. I ain't gonna lie, I possession catch. So I don't know what I'm doing all that for. I'm the one that's possession catching that bitch, so I don't know what I'm doing all that for.
honest.
No one that's possessing
Man,
catching
what a
it, bro.
spectacular play by that
Doing all
defensive
that
end
stringing
to
up
come
in
up with
here.
a tackle there.
And you see those
Cussing
guys
like a
get off the
sailor,
football so
tripping.
fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and
Oh,
as
let's go.
fast as they are.
Go. Go.
And a nice solid pickup there before
Oh.
the defense wrestles him to the ground. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Here comes the option. The pitch. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Now, a fourth down.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time. And he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after
First
he
down.
catches it. Nice job by...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he
Let's
ran
get it,
away
let's
with the
get it.
crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
I'm bro quitting. No, bro ain't just quit. Yeah. As you can see, it only say 3-1 my season record. So we're just gonna start it from there. I'm gonna be a little serious that we start up. So y'all spread the word. Yeah. Have a blessed night.